Guys, let me know in the comment section if you are as tired as I am about this deadline extension that CBN just keeps pushing away. Like, you people should just get this done once and for all. Let's get this over with. It's high time, because this is even not to say that there's no cash scarcity or that people are not facing hardship. This is just to say that this is the deadline extension is not going to make things better. It's just going to make it more difficult. It's not going to stop the bank managers who have been selling the currency to the highest bidder. It's not going to stop them, nor is it going to stop POS agents who have been charging exorbitant amounts of money per 1,000. It's not going to stop them. So the CBN should just better, let's get this done and over with. It's high time. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. But hello, welcome to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Give this video a massive thumbs up as well. Help us grow this channel by giving it a thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, leave your comments in the comment section. Let's discuss and share opinions. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Abubakar Malami, Attorney General of the Federation, says the federal government would obey the Supreme Court order restraining the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, from banning the use of the old NAIRA notes from February 10. A 7-member panel of the Apex Court, led by John Okoro, made the ruling on Wednesday in an expert application brought by 3 states, Kaduna, Kogi and Zamfara. The AGF has also filed a plenary objection challenging the jurisdiction of a court to entertain the suit. But in an interview with Arise TV on Wednesday, Malami said the federal government would obey the order in line with the rule of law. The order was granted by the Supreme Court, and the order is to lapse on Wednesday, which is the day of the hearing. With that position in mind, we have taken steps to file an objection challenging the jurisdiction of a court to entertain the matter, he said. Jurisdiction on the grounds that when you talk of monetary policy, regardless of the characters they take, the central bank is an indispensable and a necessary party for that matter. What we have at hand is a situation where the central bank is not joined as a party, and if the central bank as an institution is not joined as a party, the position of the law is clear that the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court cannot be properly invoked. So we have given considerations to diverse issues, inclusive of the issue of jurisdiction, and come Wednesday we will argue the case from that perspective, among others. There is no doubt the fact that the ruling of the Supreme Court, regardless of the prevailing circumstances, is binding, and then within the context of the rule of law, you can equally take steps that are available to you within the context of the spirit and circumstances of the rule of law. And what we are doing, in essence, is compliance with the rule of law, both in terms of obedience to the ruling and in terms of challenging the ruling by way of putting our own side of the story, putting across our case, challenging jurisdiction. So the issue of obedience to the ruling of the Supreme Court is out of it. We are wholeheartedly in agreement that naturally we are bound by it and will comply accordingly. But within the context of compliance, we shall challenge the ruling by way of filing an application seeking for it to be set aside. It is all about the rule of law. The rule of law provides that there has to be obedience to the judgments and orders of the Supreme Court. The rule of law provides that when you are not happy with a ruling, you can file an application for setting aside and in compliance with the rights and privileges vested in us as a government. We are equally looking at challenging the order and seeking for it to be set aside. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. At first, at the back of my mind, I was like, there's no way the federal government is going to want to adhere to the judgment of the Supreme Court. There is no way. I didn't even see this coming, but it's a welcome idea. I'm really happy that, you know, they are at least following the rule of law and doing what, you know, the Supreme Court has said. Like as the news says, on Wednesday will be when the case will, you know, they will really sit down to the case and, you know, discuss the nitty-gritties of this case and decide moving forward if there's going to be any deadline extension beyond Wednesday, or if the deadline is still going to stand. So at this point, we are not even really sure what is going to happen. All we know is that at this point, the federal government has, you know, extended from February 10, which is today, to now February 15. So by February 15, you know, the Supreme Court must have given a final judgment on the matter. So by then we would know if going into the elections by February 25, maybe we'll still be having both old currency and new currency coexist, as all these governor, especially the governor of Kogi, Zamfara, and the third one, like they've said that they want both currency to coexist. And I feel that if that happens, it means the whole purpose of a redesigning of the Naira has been defeated, because okay, let's not even go into that. Because first of all, the CBN's plan was to, you know, be able to phase out all those currency that all these politicians have, you know, hidden in Storex and everything, those unaccounted, you know, currency notes that have been hidden away. They wanted to phase those ones out. And if they don't do that before the election, which means these politicians are going to still be able to bring out those old notes and spend them, although all these politicians, we've heard rumor here and there, even Tinubu, we heard that he was able to exchange 21 point something billion naira into new notes, and they are the reason, these politicians and the bank managers are the real reason why Nigerians do not have this currency at hand, because they are keeping it somewhere just to be able to bring them out on the election day and spend and buy our votes. But let me know what you all think in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.